First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now it's Rodgers. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feed down complete. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, I thought that didn't take long, did it? And now they look at third down. And that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Jones. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Lions will take over. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll start on the ground with Swift, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Big Kenny Clark that time pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss. Those defense for the Packers, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And they needed to be because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and each play took on more importance, and they got it done.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Yeah, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's second down.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
And they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That one excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
He finds Watson complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Drops it to Jones in the flat. A gain of 7 that time. Second and goal. Now Rodgers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving them 6.
He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Packers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Crosby with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Looking to throw again on second down. Goff being chased out left. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
Well, they're certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
When you talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. Rodgers going to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Lewis. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On play action. Now Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Man open. Here is Jones. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 30 yards. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now it's Rodgers. Throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion for from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage, completion-wise, way up. Not that time. They'll go with Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones with career touchdown number 60. And the Packers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern a little bit. Whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
I came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. And on that play, they held up quite well.
2 for 1, 2 for 1.
Go off a handoff here to Swift. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
That's good for the Lions.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Texas 14, Lions nothing.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
A play fake for Swift. Now Goff. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 70 yards. And the Lions have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Batchley, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we've wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, old momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. He finds his receiver, Watson. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, Rodgers. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
That's good for 28 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Goff now Jones to throw.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. The Lions at 4-3, a game over 500. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Play action, it's gone. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander.
3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Lions are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Goff. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And got his man complete. A big play there for Detroit. And even 40 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. He'll let this go for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
But whenever they called on defense, they made sure they were ready for the pass on that snap, made the proper adjustments, and helped force an incompletion.
Value free.
On 2nd down, Swift. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory.
And he's got his man. It's caught for the Lion touchdown. When you think of guys that are built to be big-arm quarterbacks, Jared Goff, he fits that mold, and he showed it off right there.
And you'd think on 3rd down, they'd just be looking for something right beyond the sticks. And I think they caught the defense flat-footed as a result because they decided they were going to take a shot right there, and it ended up being a big play.
And you can see in the next-gen stats, that one at 62 yards in the air.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. Throwing is Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Jones.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On play action, Rodgers.
That's taken in by Watson.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Rodgers finding Watson for the Packer first.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. To throw, it's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. Pass incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him, but his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. A check down here to Jones. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to get them the lead. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a first carry for their fullback. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Oh, they'll try and sneak this. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here comes the Lions punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This one swung out here to Jones. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. That one a first down pickup of 8. To throw is Rodgers. He finds Watson. It's caught. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Rodgers to throw once more. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. This is caught. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Well, a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a really nice
job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Now on first down, he's going to sneak it. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Off play action. Here's Goff. Complete to right. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. That pass caught. It's Williams. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 23. A very solid gain of 27. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Nice job escaping the pocket. Boy, he took the shot downfield towards the end zone, didn't he? Trying to go for 6. It just wasn't there against that coverage. They were ready to prevent the big play.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Now Goff. Got his man. It's Williams. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now it's Goff off the bootleg. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he is out of bounds here. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people...
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Lions have taken the lead as
they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. They line up and kick this one away. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. Got Dobbs over the middle. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. On first down, Rodgers. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it. And sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Now Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Romeo Dobbs, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Crosby connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 21.
Mason Crosby is the kickoff for Green Bay.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Fair catch.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21 all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Williams brings it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. And room there to work it inside the 25. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Here's Goff. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Goff now to throw.
He'll drop this one off to Swift.
And he is going to have a Lions first down, and he was able to get it by play. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Back to the running game with Swift. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Packers will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost like they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw complete here on target to Tunyon. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll go right back to Tunyon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Rodgers now to throw. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Here's Rodgers. The throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. call that a very strong gain of 24.
And the Packer first down.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Dobbs, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead.
His kick is good.
Crosby with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead.
21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Fair catch, made at the 25-yard line. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. When they see openings, take their shots.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
Fair catch, made at the 25-yard line. The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Rodgers now on first down. And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter, maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there? This has been a tough game.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Rodgers to throw. This one swung out here to Jones. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now Rodgers. Completed out left to Dobbs. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Rodgers tapping this forward on the jet sweep. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Rodgers to throw once more. Oh, no, he lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Rodgers' throw is taken in by Jones. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Well, based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
The kick by Crosby is good. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. After the made field goal, now Crosby will do the kickoff duties.
Fair catch. Made on the 25-yard line. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, that means talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. To throw is Rodgers. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber?
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Adrian Amos with a pick. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Lions 28. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Fair catch. Made on the 25-yard line. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Goff now to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now it's gone. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Packers will take over possession here up at the 44. Yeah, Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen.